Good afternoon, everyone. This is Tyrone White, and listen, this is the situation that I'm looking at. Right now, we are on the frontier of a technology that is going to change the way we do everything. Some of you guys heard of Bitcoin. Some of you guys might have heard of cryptocurrency, but it's basically one and the same. This particular technology is coming to the forefront, and it's coming strong and it's coming hard. And I'm trying to alert and tell everybody to get involved. Right now is the time to get involved with cryptocurrency, or what you call Bitcoin. It is a technology called blockchain. It's a decentralized technology, which means you don't have a point of attack like you have in most cases that we deal with, where information is stored in certain spots. You have a decentralized location where information is spread out over a network of millions and millions of computers. It's going to revolutionize the way we do everything. One of the applications that we're going to be able to do with this technology is we're going to be able to send people money and receive money and have 100% direct control of our money with this particular technology, and it's going to be safe. Basically, blockchain technology is pretty much hack-proof. It's hard to, matter of fact, it would take pretty much, based on the information that I'm looking at, it would take 100 to 200 years to be able to hack into this particular technology. So the governments are getting on board. I just read recently that some Republican legislators in Arizona are putting some type of legislation together to have you pay your property taxes in Bitcoin. Now check that out. The Goldman Sachs is looking at setting up a cryptocurrency market. When they first heard about this, Goldman Sachs ain't want nothing to do with it. They said this thing was going to implode. It was going to end badly. But now, as they learn this particular technology that exists, and this technology is in the stages right now today, it's in the stages that the internet was back in 1991. We're in a stage right now. Remember, for those of you who are old enough to remember, when the internet first started, we had a couple things that we could do. We could chat. We could look up some definitions. We could look up a couple things. We didn't have email. You couldn't pay your bills. You couldn't go shopping online. None of that was available. Well, internet was the basis of the platform, and then all these applications came behind it. Well, blockchain is the basis of this application, this platform, and then there's going to be literally thousands of different applications that are coming behind it. Currency is one of them. Yes, we'd be able to use this technology to use it as a currency also. It'll be a system where can be a currency in a system to deliver the currency at the same time. We've never before seen that in the history of human beings. So I'm telling everybody, you got to get invested. You got to get on board. You got to look at this thing. You got to educate yourself on it. Hey, look here. This is not a game. I don't even make videos, but I'm making this video because shit, look, this is an opportunity that we have, especially people on the lower end, anybody, because this is an opportunity that if you educated on this thing, you can learn and you can start investing. Because when Bitcoin first came out, Bitcoin was only like a percentage of a penny. Then it went up to a penny. Then it went up to a couple pennies. Then it went up to a couple dollars. Then it went up to a couple $100. Then it went up to a couple $1,000. Then it went up to 19,000 in 12 months. Bitcoin went from $950 in January of 2017, went all the way up to 19,997 by December of 2017. The whole crypto market had a cap rate of 17.7 billion in January of 2017. By January 2018, the crypto market cap was 775 billion in 12 months. That's a 4,300% increase in money that was put into the system in the crypto market. This thing is moving. It's moving fast. I'm telling you guys, we got to get on board. I'm going to give you a couple movies to get yourself familiar with it. You can go on YouTube, and there's a guy on there, forgot his name, but it's called Bitcoin Rebellion. Please go check it out. Go to Netflix. Check out Banking on Bitcoin. Please take a look at it. Netflix, Banking on Bitcoin. And then you can go to Amazon and look at Bitcoin Magic. And between those three series, they're going to pretty much get you to understand how this technology going to work and the implications that this technology have for the future. Not for just money, but for just information. We are in an information age, and information needs to be stored away safely. This particular technology is going to be able to do that. You're going to be able to store deeds for properties, your title for your car, all kind of assets are going to be able to be stored. You're going to be able to convert certain assets into crypto, and you're going to be able to spend even things with reward points and reward miles. You'll be able to convert them into Bitcoins, and you'll be able, or some type of crypto, and you'll be able to use it. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of information. I want you guys to get on board. You know, this thing, man, shit, this thing is amazing. You have to. I'm talking about you have to. If you hadn't thought about crypto, if you hadn't thought about Bitcoin, I'm telling you, goddamn it, the day right now is the time to think about it, because you can get involved and you can learn how to invest. There's several platforms. Coinbase, GDEX, and Kraken are some of the platforms that you can take money into. The other platforms you have to take coins into, but we'll get into that another time. But Coinbase is one of the sites that is pretty well established. It's an American company, and it has what they call a bit license, which is part of the regulations. Yes, there are going to be some regulations that's going to be added into this stuff, and yes, it's volatile, and yes, there's things that's going to happen. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, but the more you educated on it, and if you're looking at it on the long term, because in a few years, in about 5 years, it's going to dominate the landscape of our society and every society. This is global. This ain't an American thing. This is a global thing that's taking place, and people are getting on board. If you study in other countries, they're already taking Bitcoin as a form of payment. They got Bitcoin ATM machines. The Capitol got, in DC, they have a Bitcoin ATM machine. They got Bitcoin vending machines. Tesla taking Bitcoins for his cars. You can buy Lamborghinis with Bitcoins. I mean, people are already using it. You know, they got barbershops that's taking Bitcoin. You know, we have to get on board. Please, I'm telling you, we got to look at this thing. Please go check out the movies. Bitcoin Rebellion on YouTube. Amazon is Bitcoin Magic, and Netflix has Banking on Bitcoins. Please, this is Tyrone White. Peace out for right now. Please, you can contact me through, I'm setting up on my YouTube page. You'll be able to contact me. I can answer some of the questions. This is a process that we're all learning. This is a new thing. It's going to be revolutionary, and it's going to change the whole landscape of how we do stuff, not in just America, but all over the world, and how we, you know, what we determine currency is, how we're going to keep information safe. That is what this thing is. So please get yourself involved. Please take a look at it. It's going to be paramount that you do, because I'm telling you today is the 13th of January. This thing is coming in fast, and I don't want you to sit back and say, well, hey, nobody told me. I never heard of that. No, I don't want to hear that, because I'm telling you now, and I'm getting the word out to as many people as I possibly goddamn can. If I can get, I'm going to tell you about it. I don't want nothing from you. I ain't selling you nothing. I don't want you to do nothing. I'm asking you to do something for your benefit, because if you don't get on board and you don't get into this game and start investing, you're going to miss out. Just like we missed out on Amazon and Apple and all the other things that came along that we didn't know about or think to invest in. You're going to miss out on this. So I'm only telling for your benefit. If this ain't your cup of tea, so be it. But for the people who understand what I'm saying or intrigued, Please check it out. Get involved. And let's make some money and let's change the world. Thank you.